Aloha, my beautiful souls. I'm Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I'm here with May 2020 monthly energy reading. So I'm super excited about May. May is the 5th month of the year, and 5 is about changes, the number of transitioning, the number about transformation. So I'm most definitely excited to see what all changes may have in store for not only me, but for you as well. I know astrologically we have a lot of things going on. We have a full moon in Scorpio, May the 7th. Now that's going to be a powerful time because Scorpio deals with the whole death and rebirth phase of our lives. And so with that full moon being on Scorpio, that's a perfect time for us to release what's dead, what is lifeless, what's holding us back. So it's going to be a beautiful and powerful full moon, and that's May 7th. Now we also got a whole lot of retrogrades. Let's see, Pluto is already in retrograde. We got Saturn going into retrograde on the 11th. We got Venus going on retrograde on what, the 15th or the 13th? We got, let me see, I think I got some notes over here. We got Jupiter going retrograde on the 14th. And then we got the new moon on the 22nd, the new moon in Gemini. So it's like we getting hit with a lot of retrogrades, but you know, this retrograde is taking us back to see what we can change. You know, these retrogrades are powerful. You know, they're not as bad as the Mercury retrograde, although Saturn retrograde can get crazy, because Saturn retrograde, I'm not even going to try to break down all the astrology. But the Saturn retrograde is when you really got to put in that work to where your excuses really don't fly anymore. So we're going to be definitely in for an interesting month, definitely in for a transforming month. So I'm just excited, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into the cards. But before I do, you guys already know how I like to do and call upon help, because I can't do it by myself. So I call on fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. I call upon my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my wayshowers. I call upon the Most High within me, the Most High within you. I also call upon Papa Legba, who grants me access into these spiritual realms. Please guide and protect me as I dive deep, searching and seeking what all clarity and insight you have for me and my beautiful souls this May 2020. All right, so off the back we got fearlessness, showing up and showing out. So for a lot of us, it's time for us to put on our big girl pants, big boy pants, and face our fears, face those challenges head on. You know, a lot of times we hold on to dead situations just because we don't want to tell that situation, hey, it's dead, it's not going anywhere, because we want to tiptoe around other people's feelings. But sometimes you just gotta let go of your fear and speak the truth. Who knows? That person probably was doing the same thing, waiting on you to speak up and say that, hey, this isn't going anywhere. Now you also have contemplation. So this is funny because it's like you're contemplating all of your options. You're contemplating all of your choices. You're contemplating all of your decisions. Like it's like you're contemplating so much. Now you have this crown chakra card here, as well as this self-trust card here that also came back at the bottom. So this is definitely telling me with this contemplation card that it's definitely your head over your heart. You know, so you definitely need to find balance and bring balance to both your mental clarity as well as your heart space, and see how, you know, how you can open up and trust yourself more to where you don't really have to contemplate everything, to where you can just solidly think things through, and that you can receive the clarity and the insight that you desire. All right. Cool. Right off the back, we got new partnerships coming up to grant us this May 2020. So now this new partnerships, before everybody gets to thinking, oh, is it romantic? Is it this? Is it that? No, it's not necessarily romantic. This new partnership can be many different things. This new partnership can be a new dog, a new child. This new partnership can be a new member to the family. This partnership can be, hey, a new employee, a new employer, a new, you know, whatever. It can be so many different things. It's not always connected to romance. Now with this new partner, pay attention to how the new people come into your life, especially this month. Like, notice how you are interacting. Like, how did you guys meet? Was it aligned? Was it by accident? Did you guys bump into each other? Where were you at? What were you doing? Like, definitely pay attention to the people that you meet, because a lot of you guys probably had dreams or visions or recollections of you meeting someone, and their face may be different, but then when you meet someone in person, like, that energy still feels the same. So definitely pay attention to the new people that you meet, the new people who comes into your life, new animals. Pay attention to the animals you see as well, because those animals play a very vital role. Spirit animals, pay attention. You know, when we see animals constantly, sometimes they're messages. You know, definitely want to pay attention to the signs. Now, you also have release and surrender. So for some of you guys, which it makes sense, because we are going through a lot. And look, it even says here that we have the perfect timing. So even with everything that's going on, it's perfect for you to release and surrender things that you don't want. So with these new partnerships that's coming into your life, that's why I say, how does it make you feel? What's going on with it? You know, truly understand how these emotions are towards this new partnership, these new people coming into your life, and release what you no longer want, what you no longer need. Yes, and it's the perfect time to do so. It's the perfect time to, oh yeah, you got relationship. So it could be romantic for some of you. But like I said, it doesn't always have to be romantic. It can also be just different partnerships, different relationships that are coming into your life. They're also telling you, you know, to take these new partnerships, these new friendships, these new interactions, these new encounters, take it with fresh air. Don't be so much in your head. That's why you also have this release and surrender card here too, because you have to release and surrender your past. You know, like I said, you guys may have had a vision, premonition of meeting someone, but when you meet this person, it doesn't look like how you met them in your vision or your dream. However, that energy is still the same. Okay, you need to let go of those fears associated with the encounter, and you need to look at it freshly. You need to see it with fresh eyes. You need to take a deep breath before you even jumping on the opportunity. You have assertiveness here too, so definitely taking time to speak your truth. Yeah, a lot of y'all gotta take a deep breath before y'all even say hello. I feel like with some of you guys, you may meet a crush or something, and it's like you gotta work up enough courage to say hi. But they're telling you to be playful with it. That's probably why you need to go outside. I know we all trapped indoors, but it's time for us to get fresh air, go outside, and be more of a kid again. Have more of a joyful energy and a childlike energy, especially if you're thinking in the sense of romance. You definitely want to have that nostalgic, childlike feeling, more so that, I don't want to say stuck up because that's not the correct word, but more so just serious. Oh, this is a serious relationship. Don't nobody care about no serious relationship. People want to have fun. People want to have fun. Let's see. What is? Ooh, yeah. See, people want to have fun. They don't want the serious relationship. The serious relationship brings too many heartaches, too many disappointments. People want to have fun. Yep. This month we got a lot of releasing, a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing, but it's gonna be beautiful because there's a lot of creating too. Now this is funny with the cards that you have. I want to see what this one is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one right here for right now. Okay, so we have 2 3s. That's beautiful because that's talking about the synchronicities that we're going through. Of course, my earrings fall out. They always do. But with these 2 3s and these synchronicities about what it is that you're going to be creating this month is, I've said it numerous times before, is you got to turn your pain and monetize it. So all the pain, all the disappointment, all the sadness where you just, things wasn't working out in your favor, or you was left constantly hurt, instead of feeling loved or feeling fulfilled like you wanted to. It's like with this 3 of Wands, now your ships are here. What you've been waiting for, everything that you've been going through, all that pain is here now for you to take a step to use it, for you to use that as your fuel, for you to use that as your fire. It's like it's your motivation. Now you also have this Hierophant card with the Star card. Now this Hierophant card with this Star card is interesting, and it's funny to me because Hierophant, that's that Taurus energy, which is what we're in now. But the Hierophant is heavy in religion, heavy in commitments, heavy in like rules and regulations, confinements, those things that's structured and strict. And it's like in this period, in this process that we're going through this month, this May, we're gonna have to let go of a lot of those old beliefs, old values, old systems, because a lot of those have been adopted to us anyway. It's just been inherited from our family to where, well, this is how our mom did it, and this is how my grandmother did it, so this is how I'm gonna do it. And it's like, but is that true to who you are? Is that bringing you this fulfillment, or is it hurting you? Because a lot of people, you know, they're still fighting their religion, they're still fighting their Christianity. I know a lot of clients of mine, they're on this brink of this, trying to free themselves from Christianity, and them freeing themselves from Christianity is coming from a place of unfulfillment, because they feel as if the Christian family that they grew up with, it wasn't fulfilling to them. It left them longing for more. So that's why a lot of people do start off on this spiritual journey, so that they can search for more, so they can figure out, okay, who am I truly, and what do I truly believe in? So that's beautiful that this spread is taking you through this exact scenario. And then with this Star card, this is talking about you're going to literally have to cleanse that. You're going to literally have to pour out a lot of your old self to renew yourself, to fill yourself with something new, you know. And what's also beautiful about, you know, the Hierophant, especially with the Star card and even with the Ace of Wands, it's like, even though you have these old confinements and things of sort, you don't have to get rid of the whole thing. Like, you don't have to throw away your Bible just because you want to be spiritual now. You can still keep and use your Bible. You know, you don't have to throw away the prayer. You don't have to do those things. You can still hold on to certain things that fit for you and that work for you. You know, you leave what is not fulfilling to you, but you take what's filling to you, and you take what you need and that you definitely deserve. And that's even confirmed here with this Eight of Cups. A lot of us are going to be walking away from things that no longer fulfill us, that no longer serve us. And if that's religion, if that's a marriage, if that's a relationship, a partnership, whatever it is, if it's no longer fulfilling you, you're going to pour it out, because it's going to end up tainting your whole glass, and you don't want that. That's why you worry. That's why you worry. I wanted to jump and get one of these off the back instead of waiting, because, yeah. At the bottom, you got the Yin Empress. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your sole purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. The Yin Empress herself, you gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your sole purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. Be at peace, you shall thrive. All right, now you also have Spring Mother Magu, goddess of spring, healing, and transformation. Like I told you, we're going through this transformation. Brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember that light can come from even the darkest beginnings, that spring only ever comes after winter. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourselves will result in self-discovery and healing, rebirth for you. That's what this Star card is. It's about you rebirthing, your rebirth. That's what this full moon in Scorpio is about. It's about you going through this rebirth, about you pouring out your old so that you can start new again. That's what this Eight of Cups is. This is you exploring unknown parts of yourself. That's what this Hierophant card is. You know, really figuring out what values and beliefs are for you. Not for your family, not for your mom, not for your grandmother, for you. What's your values? What are your beliefs? Like I said, it's just very self-explanatory, you guys. It just keep coming We're going through a whole new transformation, a whole new rebirth. 5 is about change. May is about change. We have true worth. So this whole 2020 has been about us trying to find out who we are and what we truly are worth, so that we can, I feel like it's so that we can get caught up, because if our worth is up here but we're thinking it's down here, we need to get it balanced so that we can get on the same page, so that we can manifest it here in the physical realm. Now you also have self-renewal. That's what I was talking about. But before I jump into the self-renewal, let's talk about the time of fallow. So this time of fallow, this is when things in your life ain't really happening, ain't really making sense, like you don't see any progress within your life. But this is you continuing to have the faith. This is you continuing to know that you're worthy of all those things that you're asking for, even though they're not here yet. You know, you have to have that faith. And then you have this self-renewal. It says, as I clean out old energies, I have more space than which wants to be birthed into my life. Simple. Right? Don't you hate when people say simple? Like, oh yeah, it's just so simple. You know, just get rid of the old shit and then, hey, all these beautiful blessings will come falling into your life. You know, we try to make it so simple, and it is, but the hard thing is for us truly knowing what's for us and what was for other people, you know, especially like letting go of these old beliefs and systems that our parents put on us, that our spouse put on us, that our friends put on us. It's like we're holding on to their ideas of what they think about us and how, you know, it's let all that go. Who are you? What are your values? What are your beliefs? Period. See how we can heal this May. How can my beautiful souls heal this May 2020? Commitment and spiritual truth. That's absolutely beautiful, because commitment, you know, that's dealing with that Hierophant card. The Hierophant card, that's that Taurus card. We're in Taurus energy. So it's definitely time for you to commit to your spiritual truth. That's the Hierophant as well. So this is all the Hierophant energy this May. Definitely you figuring out your beliefs, your values, and you committing to that. You committing to you committing to who you are and who you want to become. All right, my beautiful souls, I am sending lots of love and healing energy your way, and I will see you at the top.